Now let's talk about a little bit of client-based server management. Now, some environments severely restrict physical access to servers. I know a lot of people who work in the military world on bases, and that is the case there. A lot of companies, I used to work for a large telecommunications company, they were very, very restrictive about who could have physical access to servers. And as a result, we did most of our administration remotely from the client. Well, you're going to see this question come up on the exam. You're going to have this question in the real world. And the question always is, can I load Server Manager on a client machine and connect remotely to the server and manage it? And the answer is yes, as long as your client computer is running Windows 8. So watch for that on the exam. The Server Manager console can be loaded on a Windows 8 client computer, and then you can fully administer your Windows Server 2012 boxes. Now, the way we do this is we're going to download and install a tool on our Windows 8 machine called the Remote Server Administration Tools. Now, you can get these off of Microsoft's website. However, being the excellent instructor that I am for you, I'm going to go grab these things and load these into the work files folder for you. There's a 64-bit version and a 32-bit version. The 64 bits around 102 megabytes. The 32 bits around 95 megabytes. So I'll save you a 100 meg download and a whole lot of heartache. So I'll go grab that, check your work files folder, and you can see those things. Now, note, I think I've mentioned this about 9 times already. I'm going to do it one more time. Watch for this on the exam. Remote Server Administration Tools can only be run on Windows 8. So what can I do with these tools off of Windows 8? Well, I can remotely administer Windows Server 2012. I can do anything on it that I can do running Server Manager actually on a Server 2012 box. Now, I can manage Windows Server 2008 and 2008 R2. I can do some things as long as software and configuration requirements are met. And then I can perform most management tasks. I can't do role or feature installation or uninstallation, and you'll run into some odd things here and there that you can or can't do. Now, Windows Server 2003, really starting to show its age, very limited support here. I can just check through this tool to see whether it's online or offline, and that's about the stretch of what I can do with Windows Server 2003 with this Remote Server Administration tool. So, 2 or 3 things to take away from this video. Client-based server management is possible with Windows Server 2012. You have to use the Remote Server Administration tool. It can only run on Windows 8. If you got that, you'll have it. I would strongly encourage you to go play with the Server 2008, setting that up, looking at what you can do. But again, check your work files folder, and I'll have the Remote Server Administration tools out there for you. Free, no extra charge.